Hypercar Showdown Europe vs America. Who wins? Two continents, two philosophies. One burning question: who builds the ultimate hypercar, Europe or America? Welcome to the definitive Hypercar Showdown. Today we settle a debate that has fueled forums, track days, and car meets for decades. European precision versus American muscle. Old world craftsmanship against new world innovation. For generations, Europe dominated the hypercar realm. Icons like Ferrari, Lamborghini, Bugatti, and McLaren set the gold standard. Uncompromising engineering, racing pedigree, and artistry refined over centuries. But America has roared back with vengeance. Ford's GT, Chevrolet's Corvette Z06, Dodge's Demon 170, and innovators like SSC, Hennessy, and Singer are rewriting the rules, combining raw power with cutting-edge tech to challenge Europe's supremacy. We'll compare these titans across 5 critical categories: performance, design, innovation, heritage, and value. By the end, we'll crown a winner in this transatlantic battle for hypercar supremacy. Let's settle this: Europe versus America. Who builds the ultimate hypercar? Let's find out. Segment 1. Defining the contenders. Before diving in, let's define hypercar and meet our contenders. Hypercars represent the pinnacle of automotive performance and technology. They're not just fast, they redefine what's possible on 4 wheels. Limited production, groundbreaking engineering, and price tags, often exceeding 7 figures, set these machines apart. Europe's elite: Bugatti, Koenigsegg, Ferrari, Lamborghini, McLaren, Pagani, Rimac, and Aston Martin. These manufacturers have defined the hypercar segment for decades, blending artistry and engineering. America's challengers: traditional powerhouses like Ford and Chevrolet with their Halo models, alongside specialized manufacturers like SSC, Hennessy, Singer, and electric innovator Lucid. Fewer in number, but bringing fresh perspectives to the hypercar formula. The contrast is fascinating. European manufacturers emphasize heritage, precision engineering, and track-focused performance. American counterparts often prioritize outright power, straight-line speed, and innovative approaches that challenge convention. Now let's see how they stack up across our 5 key categories, starting with what everyone wants to know first: pure, unadulterated performance. Segment 2. Performance battle. When it comes to hypercar performance, numbers tell a compelling story, but they're not the whole story. European titans: Bugatti Chiron Supersport, 1,578 horsepower, top speed of 304 miles per hour. Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute, theoretical speeds approaching 330 miles per hour. Rimac Nevera, 0 to 60 in 1.85 seconds, quarter mile in 8.58 seconds. American powerhouses: SSC Tuatara, 1,750 horsepower on E85 fuel, top speed run reaching 282.9 miles per hour. Hennessy Venom F5, 1,817 horsepower, targeted top speed of 311 miles per hour. Chevrolet Corvette Z06, supercar performance at a fraction of the price. Dodge Demon 170 to 1,025 horsepower, quarter mile in 8.91 seconds. Raw numbers only tell part of the story. In handling and track performance, European hypercars often have the edge. Years of Formula One technology transfer give manufacturers like Ferrari and McLaren an advantage in aerodynamics and chassis dynamics. American hypercars have traditionally prioritized straight-line speed, but that's changing. The Ford GT was developed specifically to win at Le Mans, which it did in 2016. The Singer 21C uses A-design components and 3D printing to achieve a power-to-weight ratio that rivals anything from Europe. Verdict: Europe takes a narrow victory in performance, but the gap is closing fast as American manufacturers evolve beyond the traditional power is everything approach. Segment 3. Design and aesthetics. Design is subjective, but cultural differences between European and American hypercars are evident. European design embodies artistic expression merged with aerodynamic function. Cars like the Pagani Huayra and Bugatti Chiron are sculpted masterpieces, with interiors rivaling luxury watches and execution. American design emphasizes function, impact, and presence. The Ford GT's design is a modern interpretation of the legendary GT40, with every element serving a clear aerodynamic purpose. The Singer 21C uses AI and 3D printing to create forms impossible through traditional manufacturing. Interior contrast. European hypercars feature cabins with hand-stitched leather and machined aluminum controls. American hypercar interiors focus on the essential driver-machine interface with carbon fiber, digital displays, and race car-inspired minimalism. Verdict: Europe's centuries of coach-building tradition give its hypercars an edge in design execution and interior craftsmanship. However, America's boldness and willingness to break convention create designs with strong immediate impact. AGMN4 Innovation drives the hypercar segment forward. Which continent is truly pushing the envelope? European pioneers have introduced active aerodynamics, hybrid powertrains, carbon fiber monocoques, and dual-clutch transmissions. Rimax Nevera features a 120 kilowatt-hours battery and 4 motors producing 1,914 horsepower. Koenigsegg develops technologies in-house like the free-valve camless engine and light-speed transmission. American innovators focus on manufacturing processes, material science, and alternative thinking. Shinga revolutionizes car design with AI-optimized 3D-printed components. Tesla's upcoming Roadster promises 0 to 60 mph under 1.9 seconds and a range exceeding 600 miles. Ford's GT showcased innovation through its compact yet powerful 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6. Philosophical difference. European manufacturers enhance the driving experience while maintaining traditional elements. American innovators are more willing to reimagine fundamentals. Verdict. While Europe has a longer history of technical innovation, America's willingness to rethink fundamentals gives it a slight edge in genuine innovation potential. CQMN5, Heritage and Racing PDIGRE. Heritage isn't just about longevity, it's about the legacy and racing DNA informing road cars. European legacy, Ferrari, Bugatti, Aston Martin, McLaren, and Porsche have all claimed victories at the 24 Hours of Le Mans and have deep roots in motorsport. Their racing heritage directly influences their road cars. American heritage, focused on disciplines like NASCAR and drag racing. However, when committed to international competition, they shock a European establishment. The Ford GT40's 4 consecutive Le Mans wins from 1966 to 1969 ended Ferrari's dominance. The modern Ford GT honored this legacy by winning its class at Le Mans in 2016. Verdict. Europe's century-plus head start in motorsport gives it an overwhelming advantage. However, America's heritage exemplified by the Ford versus Ferrari story remains significant. Segment 6, Value Proposition. Value might seem odd when discussing vehicles costing millions, but which continent delivers more performance per dollar? European hypercars command the highest prices. The Bugatti Chiron starts around $3 million. The Ferrari SF90 Stradale demands approximately $500,000. These prices reflect performance, exclusivity, craftsmanship, and brand prestige. American hypercars offer more performance per dollar. The Chevrolet Corvette Z06 delivers supercar performance for around $110,000. The Dodge Demon 170 with 1,025 horsepower costs approximately $100,000. Even dedicated hypercar manufacturers like Hennessy undercut European competition. Ownership costs. European hypercars are expensive to maintain. American hypercars often use more readily available components, reducing maintenance costs. Depreciation. European models often appreciate in value. American hypercars have historically depreciated more quickly, but this is changing. Verdict. America takes a clear win in value. While European hypercars offer heritage and exclusivity, American manufacturers deliver more raw performance per dollar. Conclusion, the final verdict. After examining performance, design, innovation, heritage, and value, Europe wins, performance, design, heritage. America wins, innovation, value. Final verdict. If you value craftsmanship, racing pedigree, emotional ownership experience, Europe's offerings are unmatched. If you prioritize pushing technological boundaries and maximizing performance per dollar, American manufacturers are compelling. The competition benefits enthusiasts. European manufacturers are pushed to innovate faster. American manufacturers strive to match Europe's refinement and prestige. Bottom line, while Europe currently maintains a slight edge, America's rapid innovation means the gap is narrowing. The next decade could see American manufacturers achieve parity or supremacy. For hypercar enthusiasts, this competition means one thing: we all win. What do you think of our verdict? Do you side with European tradition or American innovation? Let us know in the comments which continent you think builds the ultimate hypercar and why. If you enjoyed this Europe versus America Hypercar Showdown, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth automotive content. Next week, we'll examine the rise of Asian hypercars and how manufacturers from Japan, Korea, and China are preparing to challenge both Europe and America. Thanks for watching our Hypercar Showdown. Until next time, keep dreaming of those hypercars, whether they come from Europe, America, or beyond. Subscribe for weekly deep dives into the world's most extraordinary automobiles.